and community-based table banking activities that we do they have a chance of being funded so that they can be amplified, so that the voices at the grassroots can be amplified through funding? Because that is what we lack. Actually, given a chance, at the grassroots level, all these problems can just be solved, only that we don't get the funding.
Yes. So, I mean, again, the answer is yes. The whole idea with a local green financing institution is that you are working with people who are already in the country, they already understand the risks, and they're able to work at a level of whether it's a line of credit to a microfinancing institution, or whether it's actually giving loans directly to small and micro enterprises and so on. And, I mean, you heard in the presentation from Maurice and also from Gioconda how important gender is. Gender has to be mainstreamed into all of these activities, because we know that when you lend money to women, it gets put to good use and they have better repayment schedules and record or performance than men. And we know that women-led businesses are central. So yes, we want to see these institutions lending to grassroots, and if it's too small, then these institutions can work with microfinance institutions and so on. So I hope that's answered your question. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to...
I just wanted to...
Davina.
So I wanted to respond very quickly on the initiative we have at the African Development Bank that really addresses the challenge that she articulated very well, banking for the unbankable. It's called Making Finance Work for Africa. And that initiative basically creates the infrastructure, the network to move finance for the people, like you said, banking on the table. And that's where the money is actually on this continent. And so that Making Finance initiative, it's a multi-donor, multi-institution arrangement, but hosted at the African Development Bank, is part of a framework which this initiative is also part of, called the Africa Financial Alliance on Climate Change. It was launched at this summit. It has a whole network of... So yeah, you will be hearing more of what we can do with that constituency, because it's a very influential constituency. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you. And that was Davina Uwela Milange, who works in the front office of our department, the Climate Change and Green Growth at the African Development Bank. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close now. Thank you very much indeed for your attention. I'd like you to give a round of applause to our speakers online. I don't know if they're still there. Dr. Kariuki.